Okay. All right, now let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. In the pit of despair.
Said I'm gonna get back out here on this saddle and I'm gonna meet some new people. Get out my comfort zone. Saw an ad about a singles meeting, mingle thing. I go. Two men there. Yeah, they were gay. What about me?
But I'll tell you this, baby. I'm only about 48 hours off of pornography at the moment. And I believe that adult asthma is a choice.
Dear God, my boy, with all due respect, the new set of men that you put out here is not your best work. It's not your best work. You be on me all the time about doing my best, and this is not your best. Exactly. I know you said we're supposed to kiss a couple frogs when we find our prince, but these ain't frogs. These ain't frogs. These are dinosaurs and Pinocchios. Okay, a whole new world. These men are out here riding on carpets, and it's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me.
So you're probably wondering why I look like a damn pollo rostizado. Well, let me tell you why. I just came back from a first date. This motherfucker decides that it would be a wonderful idea to walk at 1:44 p.m. in 108-degree weather to Dutch Bros. I don't want to walk to Dutch Bros on a first date in 108 degrees weather, but that's okay. Here we go. So I walked to our meeting place, and from there we were going to walk to our destination. What do I see this 5'4" foot of excuse of a man get out of a big ass huge truck? Overcompensating for something else? I don't know, maybe. But anyways, I'm like, oh, so you drove here. I did not drive here, sir. I walked my little ass over here, and then we were supposed to walk together. Mind you, he's like, well, let's walk. Well, let's walk then. Keeps me on the side of the street. Anybody that knows anybody and is a gentleman knows that they don't keep the women on the side of the street. But I said, if I die, mofo, I'm going to take your ass with me too. And 3, we get to there. You can't pay for a $3.25 Dutch. I had to swap out my Dutch Bros points for that. No, sir. See, if you're on a first date and it's $3.25,
I went on a date last week and he was 36, tall, handsome. I'm like, wow, why are you single? By the end of the night, he walked me to my cab. I'm like, you're such a gentleman. Why are you single? I didn't ask him that, just in my head. And then while we were waiting, he was showing me photos on his phone. As he's showing me photos on his phone, he just showed me 2 photos of 2 ex-girlfriends. I'm like, this is why you're single.
One thing I learned from dating men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s and beyond is that frat boys turn into frat men. Fuck boys turn into fuck men. Little boys who are pathological liars turn into old men who are pathological liars. Unless there is a serious, mitigated effort to get therapy and to change and to become a different person, they just are the same creature in their mind, just in a really old, crusty body. I'm gonna go eat my McDonald's now. Bye.
This is why dating after the age of 30 is so much harder. To actually go out on one of these dates takes so much effort. You have to do your hair, your makeup. If you're a mom, you have to coordinate nanny for your kids. You have to coordinate your professional responsibilities for the next day. Let's say you're going out with this person on a Thursday night. It's not like you'd be bar hopping with your girlfriends anyway, and if you don't like the guy, you'll just continue on to the next bar. No, your girlfriends are all married with 3 kids and a husband at home. Meanwhile, you only have this dog. So you are out there on that Thursday night solely for the purpose of that date. And if that date ends in failure, the disappointment is so much bigger.
So I'm officially done with dating apps. Yeah. I am convinced that dating apps are a form of mental abuse. You will not convince me otherwise. I believe it's a form of mental abuse created by the narcissist of all narcissists who's getting some kind of sick pleasure and joy out of inflicting deep emotional and mental trauma on us all. So what was the final straw? I'm so glad you asked. The final straw for me was when I matched with a guy on Hinge and we had been talking back and forth and then we finally exchanged numbers. And then he sent me, not hey, how are you? Not, hey, it's so-and-so from Hinge. No. He sent me a video of him pleasuring himself. But then it was really sweet because he was like, thinking of you. I will now be sharing with you the gems that Facebook dating has to offer. Come on. It'll be fun. First up, we have Audi, who apparently is taking a sabbatical from humanity, but needs a woman to have sex with. ASAP. Next, we have Wilson, who comes out the gate with his transphobia front and center. Not cute, my guy. But my favorite thing about Wilson is that he doubles down. He then says, okay, sorry, but I'm fed up. If you all like me and can't keep a mofo conversation with me, do not, I repeat, do not like me. If you can't stimulate my mind, fuck off. And it's cute if you reply to this, just FYI, I could care less what you feel. Bye. This is just screaming a man I can be vulnerable with. A man who is just going to hold space for me and make me feel so safe. Okay. Next we have John, who said, fuck a vaccination, get injected with some of this. Ooh, enticing. Also, subscribe to his OnlyFans. And apparently he's the GOAT. Of what? I'm not really sure. Probably being the biggest mistake you'll ever make, so...
Is it just me, or does dating over 30 freaking suck? It freaking sucks. I don't care what you say. It sucks.
Click subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video.